Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good to Know. My name is Danelle Sanner and I'm the Community Liaison for the Mount Pleasant Business District Authority. Today we are with NovaCare and they are going to show us how to do proper lifting techniques with some proper stretching. So stay tuned for some great tips, tricks, information that's good to know.
Hello, my name is Kristen and I'm a physical therapist with NovaCare in Mount Pleasant, and this is one of our physical therapy assistants, Beth. Today we're going to instruct you on proper box lifting but back to school, return to college, it's moving houses right now, and any day-to-day life, even grocery shopping, those kind of things. It's important that we lift with proper mechanics, that way we protect our back, with the low back being a very significant cause of disability, so we want to make sure that we address that today. So here we go. All right, so the most important thing we'll do is perfect height is optimal. Every situation is a little bit different, but for Beth here, it's actually a pretty good height. It's going to be at waist height here. So let's go ahead and have her do one box lift here, and we'll see how she does. All right, and back down. All right, so some things that you want to work on. That's a lot of times what we see when you come to therapy. So the biggest thing I'm going to instruct her on is we want a good solid base. So go ahead and spread those legs about shoulder distance apart so we have a good base of support. All right, so she's going to grab that box. Good. We're going to keep that close to you too, because we never want to extend our arms, okay? So keep that box close. We got a good stance. So go ahead and take a step back for me, Beth. Perfect. Now we're going to squat back like you're sitting in a chair, because we don't want those knees to go past the toes either. Perfect. Good. And come on back up. Excellent. Then you're going to take another step forward. Awesome. All right. We'll demonstrate that one more time, just to make sure that we get that. Yep. Box close. Wide base. Good, keeping the back, using the legs, good squat position, and stepping back. Perfect. So that's the best way to do proper lifting. Make sure we keep that back safe so you can enjoy your summer and have a great day. All right, so in addition to the lifting techniques that we went over, we'll just go over some common low back stretches. So if you wake up in the morning a little bit stiff or sore, things that you can kind of do on your own to help alleviate that. So the first one I'm going to have Beth help me with here today is what's called a lower trunk rotation. So she has her knees bent for me already. We're going to take both knees side to side at the same time. Nice and easy. Go ahead and start to the right. Perfect. Hold a couple seconds, and then we're going to go all the way to the left. Good. So you're just going to go till you feel a mild stretch on both sides. Sometimes one side might be a little bit easier than the other. Let's do 3 or 4 for me just to make sure they have it down pat there. And let's do one more. All right. Perfect. All right, so the second one we're going to do is called a knee to chest. We're going to do one leg at a time. So you can use your hands to pull behind your knee, or if you don't feel like your arms are quite long enough, we can always use a strap to reach behind as well. So we'll just loop behind that knee. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to have her pull her knee to the chest. We'll hold about 10 seconds, and then we'll do 5 of those, making sure that we do both sides. We'll do a couple here today just so you get the idea of the exercise. So with any of these stretches, you just want to go till you feel a mild stretch discomfort. Nothing too aggressive. Do one more and then we'll switch sides. Yep. And like I said too, if you're more comfortable using your hands behind the knee, that's fine. If you need a little extra help, feel free to use a strap or a towel or whatever you have at home. Good. So basically you just repeat the same thing on the other side. Same thing with the strap or without, whatever you're comfortable with. All right. And the third one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. Same thing, you can use a strap if you'd like, or just use your hands. So you're going to pull that leg up till you feel the same thing, mild, gentle stretch, going to be in the back of the thigh. Let's hold about 15 seconds. We usually recommend 3 to 5 on each side. Now, if you're not feeling much of a stretch with the other knee bent, you can always straighten that other knee out, which will make it a little bit tighter. So always just go based on how you feel. And same thing, if you don't feel comfortable using those arms, we'll show you with the strap here. All right. There we go. So same thing, if you need a little bit of help with those arms, you can do the same thing there. All right, so those are just a few basic stretches to help loosen your back up if you're having any trouble. But of course, if you need anything, feel free to reach out to us at 724-547-6090, and we'd be happy to help.
I hope you have found that information as helpful as we have. So be sure to follow NovaCare, look them up on Facebook, give them a call. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Good to Know.